So Regina Lawrence, thanks for being here with us today. So your research is taking you into looking at how Twitter is impacting press coverage in elections. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I found that it's very much a work in progress right now. So Twitter is everywhere. Reporters are all on it. If you're a campaign reporter, you pretty much have to be on Twitter and you have to be following it really, really closely in order to do your job, in order to be up on your beat, in order to show that you are the authority on your beat, to know what's going on. Reporters all described it to me as the new AP ticker, the early warning system, so they'll use that to figure out what's happened on their way, you know, if they're driving from one candidate event to the next one, to know, you know, before they even get there, sort of what's been on the news. So it's everywhere, it's ubiquitous, but at the same time, the way that individual reporters are using it varies widely.
So tell us a little bit about how you went about trying to sort of plug the watermelon for the first time. Who did you talk to?
Yeah, well, I got a great opportunity to go to the New Hampshire primary and then the South Carolina primary. I basically hung out with reporters and I went to lots of candidate events, and I had a few reporters that I had contacts with previously, and then I would just go and try to, you know, walk up to busy reporters who were trying to file stories and get them to talk to me, which wasn't always easy, but many of them were very gracious and very helpful. Then I went to Washington, D.C. and did some interviews at the Washington Post and at Politico. And all of my questions are pretty much, that I'm asking them, are pretty much all about how are you using social media. One of the big findings is that they're using Twitter. Other social media don't count for much.
Yeah, why do you think that? I mean, what's your sense? I know you're early on, but kind of what's your gut feeling about this?
Well, almost all of them talked about Facebook. If they talked about it at all, that's just something that they use personally and privately. They don't use it for professional purposes for the most part. Blogging has become institutionalized. It's just a part of the job for a lot of reporters now. So Twitter is the new thing, and Twitter has become the new circulatory system of campaign reporting, of political reporting in general.
And what do you think the impact of that is? Do you think it's adding to speed? Do you think it's improving coverage, making coverage worse, better? I mean, what's your sense of that?
That's the $60,000 question. Definitely making things faster. Everybody that I talked to observed how things move at this kind of lightning speed. One of the consequences of that is that things are ephemeral. Things come and go on Twitter very quickly. They can seem like a very big deal at the moment, and several reporters described to me, or they would try to describe, major campaign events that they themselves couldn't even remember clearly anymore because things are happening so much quicker. So I think one of the potential downsides is that you've got a lot of reporters who might converge very quickly on a key moment during a debate, for example. Twitter is the companion to debate watching for reporters, so most of them are watching the debate on a screen like we do and simultaneously, you know, plugged into their Twitter feed, and they can converge very quickly on key moments, like you might remember Rick Perry's oops moment. Lots of reporters mentioned that as an example. Whether that's a good thing or not, I'm not so sure. And even reporters themselves are concerned about the effects that Twitter might be having because it moves so quickly and it becomes a new common judgment that kicks in very quickly.
Well, we'll continue to watch and check back with you as the general election unfolds. Thanks for being here.
Great, you're welcome, thank you.